Hello, my beautiful little Moglets. So, while I did desperately want to make another Judge Kisa video, we are going to be taking a look at Kikirat. Now, before you say anything, yes, he is still level 40, but I wanted to try this first, see if, you can do this with so little investment that you may as well do it, you know? I mean, 5-starring someone really isn't that hard, but the truth is I'm just trying to save everything for Moonlightkin right now. I wanted my excuse to be in the name of science, but that's not really true, but hey, it can be a nice little side bonus. So we have Sword of Azurza here as the artifact. We can do that. Elite or boss monsters, 20%. That would in fact be it. Oh, right. That was another thing, because you kind of want to upgrade this. Oh, and we also need the dang stones, which I don't think is open today and for a long time. Yeah, that won't be open still for 2 days. Well, let's see what we can do with skill enhance. Again, I believe 3 stars will be getting their skills not costing Molagoras at one point, so we'll get these back, I guess. Yeah, we can get the 10% effect chance. That's good enough. I mean, it's not really good enough. You really want the 15, honestly, to make him really good, but that's all we can do for now. Regardless, those things won't change his stats. We're going to give him some somewhat random gear. It's going to be focused on defense, of course. Unfortunately, he probably does need some speed for now, and then maybe we can change the speed off a little bit when he gets the counter attacks, when you awaken the 3rd skill. But for now, he probably will need some speed, so he can sort of somewhat consistently dispel the Berserk. Actually, flat stuff is probably better for him, honestly. At level 40, I can imagine, especially since they buffed it, flat is actually literally probably better. His only goal really is to make sure the boss doesn't get too many stacks of Berserk. Hey, this ring is pretty cool, isn't it? I'm gonna raise it, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of judgments, but depending on where the substats go, it could surely be good for a bruiser at one point. And since I don't have any other health rings that aren't on someone else right now that I don't want to take off, this seems to be the best sort of investment of my current rings. The rest are kind of meh. This is also health, but with more meh subs. We got attack and crit chance, you know, it could be a pretty solid bruiser ring, you know? They want health too. 16% attack, you know, that's almost a third of the full 85, 60%. Let's go and do that. Come on. Critical damage, you know, we actually kind of need effectiveness, but he might actually need more defense than health, maybe. It's kind of weird, I think eventually defense kind of becomes less good as it scales up, so then again, I don't think he's going to get enough defense for that to really happen, because, you know, he's level 40. Let's do this. Come on. Well, yeah, well, we only have one of those, so it doesn't really work. Let's just kind of hope we get a good here. Good. 24% attack. Damn. 12 crit damage. I mean, those are some pretty good subs, dude. It's just unfortunate it's health main. But yeah, okay, so here are his stats currently. 12.5k health. You know, it's more than a damage dealer. 900 defense. And then he'll, you know, get more every turn. I think he'll survive decently fine, honestly. It's just I need his effectiveness bumped up a little bit. Probably should have thought about that before confirming the equip. Now I have to waste another 50k. On the other hand, I wasn't aware that there wouldn't be a single effectiveness roll there, so gotta dip into our charms a bit now. See what happens here. Flat attack. It's probably actually not bad for him, even though, you know, he's not going to be doing damage regardless. Ah, whoops, whatever. Probably had some small helmets. Crit damage, very nice. Whatever, 61%. Since I think he has the sort of elemental advantage, whatever light versus dark is, then it might be enough. We're going to go in and check. Besides Kikirat, for the Dispel, we will need mostly just AoE for trying to auto it. Oh yeah, I finally got around to naming my teams, by the way, but I don't have one for Azimanak yet, because, you know, I haven't really been farming it, but yeah. So usually the rotations team is what I'm doing for all this experimental stuff. I'd really like to take my Judge Kisa as well, but she's so slow. I did give her different gear, by the way, because I was actually kind of planning on making another Judge Kisa video because someone said, just forget about the attack set, go get them good subs. And so I did that, and I think she actually is better than she was with the attack set. Well, since I don't play Azimanak very much, we're going to go in as is and just see what happens, see what we need to change, see if our Kikirat can even survive, because that's going to be the most important thing. For now, I will leave his skill off because he doesn't have the awakened third yet. All right, moving on to the boss now. The minion wave took longer than expected, so that worries me a little bit. Let's see how much damage he takes here. Not too much. Again, much less than the damage dealers. So I'm sure he can survive actually at level 40 if you have like decent gear. I'm just not sure because, you know, he is completely useless besides the dispel. Maybe if you give him Arius or something at level 50 with good gear, then yeah, you know, he could provide a little bit of damage mitigation as well. But then you need 2 really good AoEs because, you know, with a healer in there. Oh, look. He went berserk and got dispelled instantly because it looks like Kikirat's attack caused the berserk but also dispelled it at the same time. That's pretty nice. Okay, so he can do it. Unfortunately, those eggs are still alive and we're all silenced. Yeah. I'm not really sure. Now they're exploding and we have a lot of debuffs. So he couldn't get rid of the berserk that time. Yeah, we're just gonna see how it plays out. Failed to dispel the debuff again, and those spiders are doing incredible damage. Okay, berserk finally went away, and those spiders are dead now. Yeah, it looks like we'll need more consistent AoE. Lulika, as a matter of fact, only has 1 AoE skill. I just figured the defense break would be kind of good, but not really when those dudes are always alive and like he takes 80% less damage. So Kikirat has gone down, but we got really close, I should say. So maybe just replacing Lulika perhaps. Damn, tiny bit not enough damage. We're gonna count this as a fail and use Arky, maybe try and salvage it. Yeah, okay. Still, that wasn't technically full auto, so that was a fail. Let's check our gear anyway. So we're gonna try Celestial Mercedes now, also for the crit chance because our Judge Kisa only has about 90%, I think, so that should help her consistently crit. No, Kisa, please don't use second skill on that dude. Oh no. Mercedes ult isn't enough either. We got Berserk going on now. Silence, come on. Oh, immunity does help against this. Thankfully we had it. And Berserk was removed. Very good, Kikirat. Judge Kisa should be able to kill those spiders now. I just kind of wish we could kill the eggs before they hatch because that kind of ruins a run if we don't have immunity at that point. Hey, leave Judge Kisa alone, dude. Alright, we got stage 2 of Berserk, so Kikirat, if you could remove that, that would be excellent. Oh, it was removed, but not by Kikirat. This time it was, though. Kikirat, no. Okay, but those eggs are gonna die now, so that's good. Kikirat, yes, eggs are dead again. Mercedes seems to be doing pretty well on controlling them, sort of. Unfortunately, Judge Kisa always does her AoEs when there aren't eggs. Most of the time, sometimes she does. Well, all I know is this run is taking a lot longer than the other one. I don't know if it's even stable, to be honest. But if we can get through it while full autoing, I'll be happy. I think our healing is nerfed at this point. I think Mercedes is going to be dying very soon. Yep. Unfortunately, she was a little bit too fast. I'm going to try not to use Arky this time because that's kind of the point, to do full auto, you know. Got rid of those eggs, hopefully. Yes, Berserk did get removed. That's going to be a lot more consistent once you get +4 on his first skill. Okay, well, 1 egg. Oh, okay, that was a lot of damage. And there he goes. Got 6 Mystic Medals as well, which is actually nothing. But cool. Full auto. It wasn't good, and it was very slow. But it was full auto at the end of the day. So yeah, level 40 Kikirat. Did just fine. Other AoE options? No, I think Dizzy's not good because when she lands all 3 of those debuffs, he like cleanses them, doesn't he? She doesn't really do much damage anyway. Vivian, I was considering as well. She does have good AoE for sure. I don't know if her tornado does enough damage though, unless you burn it, which you're not really allowed to do on full auto. Lulika unfortunately only has AoE on her ult. Bellona could be another good option, honestly, because she can do her AoE quite often, and her second skill's AoE too. Should try that, but she doesn't have gear on currently. Ravi might be pretty solid, honestly. She gets her ult pretty quick now after her buff, and she could self-sustain pretty well, as well as potentially stunning the eggs, if that works. I'm sure there are quite a few other good ones, probably Bazaar now after his buff as well. Then again, you could also just equip a mage with Violin. You know, currently that has about the same chance as Kikirat to dispel the buff. And I mean, you don't need to do it like super often, preferably have a higher Violin than mine. You know, a max one would be preferable. And I would say that's by far the easiest option. We're actually gonna try that real quick. Take Kikirat out in place of another AoE, because I mean, Celestial Mercedes just had the XP artifact before that. So that was pretty useless there, the 1 year of gratitude stuff. Let's just hope the Violin artifact procs enough. I actually don't know what artifact Vivian has on her. Oh man, literally every single AoE was used up. Here we go. She has Time Matter equipped. Correct. Which means she had her tornado ready again since she killed that enemy with the stuff. Alright, this is already looking way faster. Those eggs died so quick. Oh, nice. Judge Kisa got rid of the Berserk. She also has a chance to dispel. So with her and Violin, might be consistent enough without Dispeller on basic. But I mean, of course, if you don't have Kisa or if you missed Violin, then Kikirat is amazing. Oh my god, Hortonate. What? I can't speak. That tornado is actually crazy. I mean, ooh, jeez. We need to get rid of that Berserk. Hopefully, Violin. Yes. Yeah, I mean, this is a super squishy team, so it's definitely going way faster than the other team. I'm just not sure if it's going to be sustainable enough. All buffs, goodbye. I kind of keep forgetting about that. We have so many buffs going on all the time. 2 people with immunity, attack buffs, barriers, and it's all pretty much for nothing because he just constantly removes them. Level 2 of Berserk. That's pretty bad. Oh, Berserk got removed. That's good. Got the tornado going on. Unfortunately, no attack buff anymore. Judge Kisa is down. That sucks. We still have some decent AoE. Not that. Healing a little bit because we're under 30% health. Ouch. Come on. Where's the AoE? AoE, please. No. Well, we did remove the Berserk again. AoE? Egg's gone. All right, it looks like we should be able to do it. Yep, there it goes. So it did definitely get a lot slower once Judge Kisa died. But overall, I would say it's about as stable. Also, 1 died when we took Kikirat with us. Let's check out statistics, see what other people are taking here. Ah, Tamarin, don't have her. Seaside Bellona, yeah. There's also Dizzy there, which is interesting. I mean, it does say if caster has 3 or more, so all are dispelled. I don't understand why people would take Dizzy then. Unless they're like manualing it and just not using her ult, or giving her low effectiveness so there's a low chance that all 3 debuffs would happen. Or maybe they're just leaving her skills off and building her super damage because she does have AoE first skill. I don't know. Oh lord, we got 3rd. Oh. And no real way to remove that anymore. Well, we have 1 hope left, and that's if Judge Kisa doesn't die and uses her 2nd skill. Please? Oh, here we go, please! Yes! Egg's dead? Oh, nice. Okay, that was way too close for comfort, but we did it again. Yeah, I don't really get the Dizzy usage. There might be something I'm missing though. I mean, 34.6. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could just give her like low effectiveness and hope that all 3 don't land. What kind of team compositions? Okay, we got both Bellonas, but it does have like the highest success rate, so they must be doing something right. But I mean, yeah, I guess they could just leave her skills off, build her super damage, and get AoE every turn. Who knows? That might be what they're doing. Also, of course, since she is a mage, you could bring Violin with her and she can be your dispeller. And since I guess a lot of people have access to Dizzy, might be a better route than Kikirat, perhaps. Again, if you have Violin, because you kind of need that. But yeah, I suppose that'll pretty much do it for today's video. All in all, Kikirat's solid if you don't have many options. But yeah, make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below. Leaving a like if you do enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.